Howdy, this is your friendly neighborhood physics teacher here, and we're going to go over your exponent homework. There is remastery up for you to do, and you have 10 school days to do that. But we're going to go over the homework, so if you still need help, this video will be hopefully help. If not, you can come into tutoring. Our tutoring has changed. It is only in the morning from 8:30 to 8:45. I'm trying to get ready so I can have it at 8:15 to 8:45, so 30 minutes like it originally was, but with students, we're still trying to figure things out, but there is no afternoon tutoring anymore, so that you will see that modification with the tutoring links. So let's start with some questions. So my question one, they are scrambled, so my question one might be different than your question one, but you should see a question that had 3.14 E4 times 5.47 E7. Now remember, these are being multiplied. So anytime you multiply, you're just going to take this number and multiply it with that number, okay? That's all you're going to do. Okay, when you multiply those numbers together, you get 17.175. When you plug that in, you get to multiply that. Now, when you're dealing with exponents, anytime you're being multiplied, your exponents are going to end up being added. So your exponents are going to end up being added. So you get 4 plus 7 gives you 11. And that technically could be an answer. I accepted that answer. But it's not in scientific notation. So we do need to move the decimal over 1. We do need to move it over 1. We're going from a bigger number to a smaller number. So you'll end up adding that little exponent to your exponent. So the answer that I was looking for was 1.7. That rounds 2. We'll always do 2 behind the decimal to the 100th place. E12. Now, on your homework, I did accept 17 point. I accepted any version of that. This is what I was looking for. So let's go to the next question. You'll see that these numbers are used the exact same kind of process is going to be repeated, and the same numbers are going to be repeated. So we have 3.14 e to the 4. In this case, we were dividing by 5.47 e to the 7. Now again, you're going to just take your numbers and you're going to divide those numbers. So when you divide those numbers, you get a 0.5740402194. E, and then your exponents, when you're dividing, you're going to end up subtracting those. So a 4 minus a 7, so that's what you're going to have to do. You're going to end up doing 4 minus a 7. They go in order. And that ends up giving you a -3. And again, I accepted that as an answer, but it's not in scientific notation. We need to move it over 1. But we're going from a smaller number to a bigger number, so we're going to end up subtracting. So our answer ends up being 5.74 e to the -4, because -3 minus 1 gives you -4. I accepted all versions, but that was the main answer I was looking for. And then it just kind of repeats to, multiplying, divide, multiplying, divide. So again, we're going to be using the exact same numbers. multiply by 5.47 e to the negative 7. So the other thing that changed was our exponents. This and this are still being multiplied. So you still get a 17.1758. You just keep your e there. It's being multiplied, so you'll end up adding those. So a 4 plus a negative 7, and you get a negative 3. We need to move our decimal, get a +1 there. So now our answer is 1.72 e to the negative 2. Again, I accepted all kinds of different answers, but that was the answer I was most looking for. We have a 3 again, 0.4 e to the negative, try that again, negative 4 divided by 5.47 e to the 7. This number and this number, you'll just divide. So again, so you get that really long, so I'm not going to write it all out again. I'm going to stop there. E, and that you'll end up subtracting, so you get a negative 4 minus 7. So negative 4 minus 7 ends up giving you a negative 11. Again, we'll need to move the decimal, so therefore we'll need to do a -1 to our exponent. And so we get 5.74 e to the negative 12 as our answer. Last one. For another dividing, 5.47 e to the negative 7. So numbers again, we just divide. Don't move so much. 0. Then numbers you end up subtracting. So it'll be 4 minus a negative 7. A negative becomes a positive. So it just becomes 4 plus 7, which gives you an 11. Again, I accepted that as an answer, but technically, to put in scientific notation, we need to move the decimal. So our answer becomes 5.74 e to the 10. So there we go. So that's going over all your adding and multiplying and dividing exponents. If you have any questions, please come to tutoring. Have a wonderful day. Bye.